Hi, Internet, Sonia now. Thanks for all your hard work so far. Sorry it took me a couple days to get the gradebook to you. I figured it would just be easier to make this video to show you what I did and how and why I did it that way. So I went to OIA on Monday and I learned about this magic button and I feel so dense for not knowing it, but you know, these are how LMSs are. Up here in settings, I'm just showing you this. You do not have to do this, it's already been done. But up here in settings, in the gradebook, there's calculation options, and one of the options is weighted. It defaults to points when you get a new course, but the way that the points have been figured for this class, it's a weighting system. So these are all set to weighted. Again, you don't need to do that. That's already there, but I just wanted to show you in case, like me, you've tried to deal with the points and calculations and it was ugly, ugly. So what that means is that for every kind of project in every weight in the course, I created a category. So there's categories and items. And so you'll notice that even for the projects, they have their own category because over here, each category is weighted according to what it is. Now, the projects themselves have their own item. That's where you actually put the grade for each of the students. Please notice I put them at 100 points. You could change those to whatever you want. You could go in project 1, edit grade item, and you could change that to 1,000 points. I'm just going to change it for the heck of it. It doesn't matter because the weight towards the course is still 10% of the course. And so I just want to show you that. So if I like to grade on a 100-point scale just because it makes it me thinking A's, B's, C's. But if it's easier, especially some of these parts are multi-part, or projects are multi-part, if it's easier that you kind of build up points for them, the different sections, just make sure you change. Again, you edit the grade item and you put whatever the total of the project points is, and that's fine. You can do that because the weight will always be that 10% over here. Okay, so that's how you can change the projects 1 through 5. Now, the tips and tricks are in here. They're all, again, the overall weight of it is 10%. There's 10 of them. I gave them 10 points. Again, if you all would like to grade that on a different scale, like for the equivalent of this in 307, actually I made it worth, I think, 6 points just because there was like kind of 6 items and it made it easy to check off. Up to you all. Again, you'll just want to go in, edit the grade item, and change it, or you can leave it at 10%. As long as they're all the same, they'll then be weighted the same, and the overall weight will be 10% for the entire course. Now, Antoinette, I hope I'm saying that right. I think I am, and I apologize if I'm not. You can, correct me in January. You should just be able to delete all of these. I think. Voila. Let's go in here. I'm not doing it. More actions. Yeah, you should be able to delete all of these, and then what you'll need to do is you'll just need to go change you'll just need to go edit the categories to redo your scale. So here now I'm editing the category, edit grade item, and there's the weight, and I know we talked about that. So you would just change the weight for the projects, however you added those points back into your final grade scale. I couldn't see your syllabus, so I wasn't able to do that for you. But again, this is one of those things that's kind of nice to learn. Last but not least, like the tips and tricks, the homework. I went through all the due dates and I created an item, a gradebook item for each of the homeworks. And again, I gave them all 5 points. I almost guarantee you're probably going to want to change those. But again, the whole homework section up here in the right is weighted 10%, and it's set that the weight of all the homework is evenly distributed. So what that means is if you give a homework activity more points, it will weigh more in the overall section. So for example, you might want to give the activities more points, like all the activities are 10 points or something like that. Up to you. And again, you can just change those, and the weighting overall in the course will stay the same. I'm hoping that's making sense. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And again, thanks for your patience. I hope you all are getting some rest, even though you're doing all this, and I look forward to hearing from you about how it's going.